From Unity Plaza, this is River City Live.
We have to say thank you to our friends at the Bowl School in Ponte Vedra for giving us that great introduction today. Love it.
How cute was that? So you were out there yesterday?
I was out there yesterday. We had a good time. I love going to elementary school, so be sure to hit us up if you want to have me come out. Not a lot of time left. We're running out. Summer is approaching, but I'd love to come and visit. We had a talk.
You had a talk?
I talked about, you know, reading and writing and how it helps.
How it's good.
Oh, it's a good thing.
It's good. You have to learn that. Do you miss that age of kids when they're that little? How old were they there? They looked like 8?
They were between 1st and 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good age.
It is, yeah.
That's a good age. They don't, you know, teenage boys, like middle school boys, and then they get better after that. So, I don't know. That's just my take on it.
That's just your take on it?
I'm just one person.
All right, well, you know, the top story today, obviously, is the passing of Prince. He passed away at 57. No one really knows yet exactly the cause of it, so, you know, we're not going to talk too much about that, but we are going to talk about our favorite moments and remembering just what a brilliant artist that he was. For me personally, one that stands out was Super Bowl 41. It was here in Miami, you know, so in Florida, and it was at Sun Life Stadium. And the part that I love about it, there was a rainstorm that happened in halftime. And it just would not stop raining, and he didn't care. He put on an amazing performance. And the other part of it, too, if you think about it, the stage was really slippery. He was still dancing around. He had 2 twin dancers that were on like 10-inch stiletto heels. He was plugged up to an electric guitar, and he just had an amazing performance. So for me, personally, that was one that stuck out.
Well, and here's another story that is so unbelievably unusual, and that is that yesterday during our show, we just happened to be talking about Prince, and I said I saw Purple Rain in the movie theater in New York City with my grandmother, which was incredibly awkward, but it was when it first came out, and it's just very unusual because, you know, that's not something you talk about every day.
Right.
So we were talking about Purple Rain, and then it was not even 2 hours later when the news broke.
It's interesting. Yesterday, I learned about Purple Rain that he wanted to do a video. And he's like, I want to do a 90-minute video. And he was talking to his managers, and it ended up being a movie. And at that time in his career, he really had no business to do a motion picture. He wasn't that big yet, and he made it happen. And it was such a big success because of the music and because of the performance he had. But that's just who he was. Always against the grain, just an amazing artist, an amazing entertainer. So lots of good moments. And then obviously right now on the radio, you can't escape but having a Prince song playing.
And the iTunes charts, boy. And not just his music, but things that he wrote are just going crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are commenting. And there's one video that we found online, and it's our very own Elizabeth Campbell's mom. And we have to share this with you.
I am going to miss this
so is Dad.
Dude so much. So I want to just play you one song from there that you're gonna really like. Okay?
Okay, honey. Down and Dan.
So again, Elizabeth's mom jamming to Prince. Decides to post that on social media for us to enjoy.
I thought I held the record on the most embarrassing things to do to your kids, but this, I don't know, actually it is kind of adorable, and I now see where Elizabeth gets her adorableness. Hi, Liz. What do you think?
Hi, I am almost speechless. Just hearing it without being able to see it made me laugh even harder. But I do want to say that my mom can pretty much thank me for that amazing video because that record player I gave her about 3 years ago. So, Mom, you are welcome.
I think it's so cute.
It's adorable. It's adorable. I see where she gets her personality.
Oh, yeah. I just love that. And I have to ask you.
And my dance moves.
Ooh, I like them. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was about to ask you. You read my mind. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Unfortunately, I didn't get those dance moves, but.
Well, own it and save them for your kids so you can, you know, get that out there.
I think next time around they should have like a duet where they're both together. I'd like to see that.
Absolutely. We want to wish everybody out there a happy Passover that we'll be celebrating this weekend. So we want to share with you the Y Studs.
It's when we tell the story.
music, yeah.
The meal that is served on Passover. In fact, our friends from Winn-Dixie are here. We are going to be making a Passover meal. So, but it's a meal, just so you know, it's a meal that would be delicious to be served on any night. So it doesn't matter if you are celebrating Passover or not, you're not going to want to miss this great Winn-Dixie meal. We're going to cook some brisket.
Brisket.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious.
I went out there and it smelled like my Aunt Judy's house. I can't wait.
All right. Well, speaking of food, check this out. So Cheerios, sales are down in Cheerios. People aren't buying it anymore. And they have so many flavors. They have multi-grain. They have like the Fruit Loop kind of Cheerios, peanut butter, a protein one, honey nut, so all these different types. Well, they decided to come out with pumpkin spice Cheerios. It's going to come out probably around the fall when everybody starts craving anything that's flavored pumpkin spice. I mean, right now you have pumpkin spice vodka, coffee, Jell-O. But yeah, Cheerios, that's what they're going to do to try to get sales going. So I would try it. I'm a Cheerios fan.
Yeah, I think the world is pretty well saturated with pumpkin spice. But hey, get in the game, Cheerios. Just get on right in the game. Did you know that in addition to the many, many differences between men and women, there are differences in the amount of pictures you're going to take of yourself before you actually post a selfie. So for women, the average number of selfies a woman will take before she actually chooses one to post is 5.
5? I thought it would actually be more.
Well,
You know?
there's an average. Somebody
Okay.
there is bringing down the average. 'Cause
Sure.
I'm not the one bringing down the average. I take at least 7. And then before for men, it's 3 selfies before they choose one.
Okay.
And I have found with men that they like to be holding a drink when they get their picture taken if there's 2 guys in a picture. Like, it's really hard to get 2 guys to, like, get in.
Yeah, I see that.
But
You
there
have a
are
drink
some
in there.
tips that guys should know, because a lot of women I know do know these for selfies, and it's experimenting with angles. That's one way. So you want to experiment with the different angles you would take. I don't have my phone on me right now.
Yeah,
which
but
is
it would be in your
unusual.
hand, so
But
okay.
yeah, so you want to definitely
Angles.
experiment that. And then your shoulder placement really matters. So if your
That's
shoulders are
interesting.
parallel to the camera, that helps a lot.
So you want to square up? Is that what that says?
Well, no, you
So if
actually
this is the
want to
camera,
kind of go
square
to
up?
the left and then the right and see what works best. But it matters is what I'm saying. You want
Okay.
to definitely play around with that. And then standing in the light. You know, Sandra Lee was visiting us yesterday, and that woman can take a good picture. She was standing right
She was a
by
pro.
the light. And click the pick the easiest way, because sometimes there's some contortion that has to happen, you know, when you're doing it. So you
Yeah.
definitely want to hit either the shutter release button or that side thing. Have your teenager teach you how to do that. And then extending your neck forward to get rid of the rolls, the turkey neck.
So what does that do? It tightens up down here?
It just
Push
looks
forward?
Well, like we can see ourselves in a monitor.
Right.
Here's this way.
Right.
Here's this way. This way. This way. Which way looks better?
I don't know. I'm kind of digging this on you. Let's go back to this one. It looks good.
This way?
Yeah.
Or this way? It's like the eye doctor. 1 or 2. All right. Hey, we're not the funny ones. The funny one is coming up next. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back on River City Live.
Wait.